It's like that caterpillar land story that I have, is that we follow the leader even if they're going to lead us off a cliff, and we just do what we have been taught. That see one, do one, teach one. Is that if I see somebody else doing it, and if I see a lot of doctors drawing blood tests, and oh man, they're making money, they're giving these women hormones, and they're coming back, and so now that's the standard of care. And now that I'm saying that scientifically it doesn't make sense, it makes other doctors afraid. And you have to have the courage, and you have to have the determination that you're going to find the truth and not take a shortcut and just do what everybody else is doing. So even when the medical practices are scientifically questionable, they become the norm if enough practitioners follow them. This creates powerful inertia against change, regardless of the evidence. It's just like the vitamin C. I have all this evidence that vitamin C works, but the standard of care in oncology is to say it doesn't work, even though it's false. Medical practices change slowly, often taking 17 plus years for new evidence to become standard practice. This means many doctors continue using outdated methods long after better alternatives exist. And this is talking about after 17 years. I've been trying to do this for 30 years, so it takes longer than 17 years to do some of this stuff. So that I hope I don't sound too frustrated, but I hope you understand why I could be a little bit frustrated when I keep preaching this sermon and nobody comes up and gives their life to saliva testing. You know, it's almost has to be divine intervention for docs to just look at something that is not the standard of care, and don't let someone lead you off a cliff because they have a title or because they have 1 million followers on Instagram or whatever. Just don't be led off of a cliff just because everybody else is doing something. I think I have one more slide. So your health deserves better. Okay. Trust your symptoms. If you feel hormonally imbalanced despite normal blood test results, your body is sending you a signal that your testing method isn't capturing your experience, even though your experience is valid. The test is inadequate. There's nothing wrong with you. It's something wrong with the test. So when you go in, don't let the doctor tell you it's all in your head or it couldn't be because of what you think it is. Your body is telling you, is giving you signals. You just have to be quiet enough and introspective enough to hear what your body is saying. Choose better diagnostics. Saliva testing reveals what actually is happening in the tissue level, where hormones create their effects. This insight leads to more precise treatment and better outcomes. I will tell you, I don't know if I've ever had a saliva test that hasn't matched a person's symptoms. If I look at their female hormones and cortisol, it gives me a clear picture to me and to the patient what is going on with them. And that is so stress relieving for the patient. You know how stressful it is to go into the doctor and you feel awful and they tell you you're fine? How frustrating is that? And when they come to me and I say, I see what your problem is, here it is, here's how we fix it, it gets fixed. I show them the repeat test, the hormones are balanced, they feel balanced. It is not a hard concept to understand. So I want you to take action today. Visit the link in the bio, the Ageless Blueprint, my school course. You can order saliva testing there. I have something called a Hormone Clarity course that you can take for free. It's free for right now, but it's about to be a subscription, and you can do that today. What happens is if you order the test through Ageless Blueprint, I will send you the test kit. You have to. The prices will be on the link. I'll send you a test kit. You'll collect the samples, and I'll give you all the instructions. The instructions are in there. You'll send it off. 2 weeks later, we get the results. I will look at your symptoms. We'll look at the saliva testing. I will send you a video review that tells you exactly what the saliva test means, what symptoms it's causing, how you can fix it, and then we can talk about doing a retest. Or if you would like to go further, we can even do a a more intense consultation, or I can lead you to other resources in my school platform. But I am determined. I mean, I may do this lecture once a month until I can get enough people to understand this. I'm going to make this into a YouTube video. I'm going to make it into Instagram shorts. I told you I'm going to make it into TikTok shorts. I told you I'm fighting fire with fire. When my patients came in and told me that all these people are on Instagram, again, I'm not doing it out of jealousy. I'm doing it because I don't want you to do this. Follow somebody who's leading you off a cliff. Okay? So I'm going to stop here. We got like 3 more minutes left. Do we have any other questions, Rebel?
No, they had a comment about when you said how it takes a long time to get things, practice wise.
Change things in a practice. Yes.
And they said, except when it came to that, COVID shot that they pushed out.
Hey, because they were going to make money off of it. I tell people, healthcare has nothing to do with health. Healthcare has to do with money. So don't be fooled. When something doesn't make sense, follow the money. Okay? And just like I was talking about last week about vitamin C, the reason why doctors don't talk about vitamin C in cancer care is because there's no drug rep coming by telling them the benefits of vitamin C, because they can't patent vitamin C. So they have no interest in anything they can't patent. And so that's why medicine is being led off of a cliff, because it's being led by the pharmaceutical companies, it's being led by the insurance companies, and that's who we are allowing to lead us. I don't take insurance because I'm not going to let insurance dictate what I do for a patient. I'm not going to let them lead me off a cliff. Okay? I'm not going to let the pharmaceutical industry lead me off a cliff. I'm not going to let the standard of care lead me off a cliff. I'm not going to do it just because other doctors in my area are doing it. And so I told you, I'm at the get off my lawn stage in my life, where I used to be quiet about this. I used to say things more nicely and hope I didn't offend